up, you guys? For another video. In today's video, we got y'all with a Wansee reaction. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole playlist of me reacting to Wansee. The channel is evolving. Shout out to 7.6 thousand subscribers. We're going up, and I definitely appreciate it. Go check out the food review for Popeyes we had there. Go check that out. And I am dropping an album October 31st. First album, honestly, might be the greatest artist alive. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all can go ahead and check that out on all platforms when it drops, whenever it does. Well, October 31st is when it drops. I think that's enough talking. Like I just said, Wansee, 6-minute video, 3 true horror animated stories. We're getting into the spooky vibe of Halloween. Like I said, I already got an album dropping around on that day. So stay tuned, be ready. Let's jump into it, man.
What's happening? 8 people? Whoa! Whoa! What's up? Whoa! Whoa! What's on my chat? What's on my chat? Who in the chat?
Okay, the room is getting messy again, so dude, I don't care, bro. Honestly, bro, we're just gonna dive into this nice Wansee. Like I always say, the video is right here. There we go. There we go. I haven't got one of those in a while, y'all. Clap that up right now. Clap it up. Oh, why does my stand do this, y'all? I don't know. Ever since I bring it out of the house, it just won't get in the right position how I wanted it to. You know what I mean, guys? Oh, and now it's tilting you. All right. Okay, let's go.
I was home alone.
Oh!
This happened a while ago when I was home alone.
Okay.
It wasn't my first time being home alone, but what happened will terrify me if I'm ever home alone again. My parents had to go see my sick grandma, and she lived on the other side of the country, so it took at least 5 hours to get there. I wanted to go too, but I had an important exam the next day.
No, you didn't.
I stayed back. I don't have any siblings, so I had the house all to myself.
Hey, that looked good to me.
My parents left at 6 in the evening. After they'd left, I just went to my room and started playing some video games. An hour or so went by, and I had to study or I wasn't going to pass the exam the next day. So I took out my notes.
Oh, you got your toes hanging out?
I was listening to some music, so I almost couldn't hear anything. After
Why
a while,
are you doing this, bro?
I started to get a little hungry.
Hold on. Red flag number 1, 45 seconds in. Dog, I don't know if you've ever noticed, like, if this is your first time watching me, go back and watch other videos. I literally never have both of my ear things in. Never. Like, I got one on and one is kind of semi on, but I can still hear everything in the house. It don't even matter about any of that, bro. I can literally hear everything. I have them. Honestly, bro, if you have both things on in the house, you're a weirdo. Simple. It's plain and simple. You gotta have one on and one off. Or if you only got one, put one on. Never have both of them on. You're a weirdo, bro. Simple, bro. And that's just facts. If you have both earbuds on in the house, you a weirdo.
So I went to
maybe for watching
grab some snacks from the kitchen upstairs since my room is in the basement.
Okay.
I was rummaging through
Relatable.
the fridge when I heard a knock at the door. It was kind of odd since my parents had told me we weren't expecting anyone.
Look through the peephole.
Quietly, I went to take a peek through the peephole. It was a girl. She looked to be around 14 or 15.
My nigga, what do you... It don't matter, bro. Open this door and I'm fighting you. I'm getting a little scared.
She was holding someone's hand, who I assumed was her little sister. I was so busy taking in their appearance that I didn't notice she was still
stop
knocking.
it, Wansee.
Now, even louder. I asked her who she was and what she wanted without opening the door.
Why would you even announce that you're home?
There was no answer. Instead, she started knocking even harder. Then I heard a bang. This time, it seemed to be coming from my parents' room.
What?
I was scared at this point. I threw the pack of chips I was holding and rushed downstairs to my room and locked it.
What?
I started hearing someone's footsteps coming towards the basement. I hid under my bed, waiting for what was about to happen next. I almost started crying when I remembered that I'd left my phone on the kitchen table.
No, you...
Suddenly, I could hear police sirens, but I was confused because I didn't get the chance to call the police. Turned out that my parents' room faced our neighbor's house. When she heard the bangs, she knew something was wrong. So wait. Suddenly, I could hear police sirens, but I was confused because I didn't get the chance to call the police. Turned out that my parents' room faced our neighbor's house. When she heard the bangs, she knew something was wrong. So
how did
she
you
peeked
hear
through
the
her blind,
bangs?
only to see a sketchy person was trying to break into our house through my parents' bedroom window.
No,
She immediately
wow,
called
she might have.
911. The knocking on our door was a trap to distract me, so the burglars could get into our house.
What?
The burglars tried to run, but were soon caught. My parents were later called.
Bro, and honestly, to the
run.
people who try to break in, I'm pretty sure it was your plan up here, buddy. First of all, if you wanted to have a distraction for someone to open the door, why would you have the most raggedy people in the world? Why would anyone open the door for these two people? Woman, girl, old lady, young boy, young man, young adult, ultimate adult. I don't give a fuck. I will never open. First of all, I'm not gonna cap. I don't open the door for anyone. I don't even help anyone. I'm sorry, as sad as that sounds, I don't even help anybody. For this, not this example only, I might help now and then, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not opening the door to random people.
But were soon caught.
Like, no.
My parents were later called.
Like, guys, sometimes, like, one time, bro, it was a dude, he knocked on my door, bro, because I live with my people. Literally, he knocked on the door and was like, I opened it, I ain't gonna lie, because we have a big window. So I'll pull back the curtain, I'm like, it's a random black dude. I'm like, okay, you blackie. Open the door, and he was like, do you guys have a missing cat or something? Like, you guys have a cat that's missing around here? Nigga, I shut that door in his fucking face. I ever come to my fucking door talking that bullshit. Fuck wrong with you? Tell me, do I have a cat missing? I will beat the... Bro, come on, bro. Shut the door in his face. Fuck I look like, boy. You're not gonna have me looking out, whoa, the neighbor did have a cat. I don't give a fuck about no cat. It's gonna die in 2 weeks if it's a stray.
Thankful to my neighbor.
No, bro, that actually made me mad. Can't lie. Wait, what did it say?
My neighbor for saving my life.
Oh no, definitely thank that old lady, bro. Absolutely. That was a kind of creepy one. So that was a good story. That was the first story, Home Alone.
Hi.
Haunted house.
I'm a 16-year-old girl from Finland.
Okay.
I have one creepy experience that I want to share. I really don't believe in paranormal activity, but this made me think twice. When I was 7 years old, we moved into a new house.
You
that was
don't
built
remember
in the
this.
1950s. The house was pretty huge and had 3 floors. Back then, I had just one little sister. She was about 2 at the time. One day, my parents and my sister were just chilling at home. I wasn't in there because I was with my friends. That day, something strange happened with my sister. My mom asked her what's wrong, and my sister just pointed her finger at the stairwell and said, "That girl isn't my big sister."
Come on!
My mother thought it was just a child's imagination and shrugged it off. But my sister kept saying other things like, "There's a little girl, who's that girl?" And she pointed her finger to the empty stairs. This made my parents a little uncomfortable. A few weeks later, our family friends came to visit us. They had a 3-year-old kid. Let's call her Hannah. Hannah sat around our kitchen table.
Until Dawn.
The table
But,
had-
alright, so honestly, click off this video right now and go watch my entire Until Dawn playthrough and then come back. Hannah! That shit, man.
A straight eye line to the stairwell. She stared at the stairs and said, "Why is there a flattened girl?"
Oh,
My
what?
parents and Hannah's parents saw no one there.
Come on, dude.
We always keep the lights on the stairs if someone needs to go to the bathroom or something at night. Sometimes we heard footsteps from the stairs, but weren't scared by that. We were just confused.
You
When I
didn't
was
hear-
13 years old, I was up late at night. Everyone was already asleep, but I wanted to watch YouTube and stay up.
Hey, you should have been watching me,
Suddenly,
honestly.
stair lights went on and off very fast for a whole minute.
A whole
I was a
minute.
little scared, but I still didn't pay much attention. My other baby sister, Susan, was born in 2018. The last part of this paranormal experience happened in 2019 when my younger sister, Susan, was a year old. My parents and Susan were in the living room. Susan said to my parents, "Why is there a girl on the ceiling?" And sometime we're in the living room. Younger sister, Susan, was a year old. My parents and Susan were in the living room. Susan said to my parents, "Why is there a girl on the..."
A 1-year-old girl just said, "Why is there sewing upside down in the ceiling?" You tell me a 1-year-old just said that? I should beat the fuck out you for lying about this. Don't ever come to my this video, talk about a 1-year-old said, "Who is this on the ceiling right now?" That didn't happen. So this story is already trash. Because you're not gonna sit here and lie to me. A 1-year-old just said, "Who is that on top of the ceiling upside down?" Nobody said that. That person didn't say
In
that.
2019,
Did you
when my
hear
younger
this?
sister, Susan, was a year old. My parents and Susan were in the living room. Susan said to my parents, "Why is there a girl on the ceiling?" And sometimes she asked about a girl who was on the stairs and in the living room. So that was my paranormal experience. Me and my parents
This
had
story
no
didn't
clue
happen.
what my sisters and Hannah saw.
I don't
when they
believe
were
in stuff
little
like this
children.
anyway.
These days, they don't remember anything about the stairwell ghost girl. I wonder if a little girl died at our house in the past. Even today, I hear footsteps on the stairs, but I'm not scared.
You're not
I hope
hearing
someday the girl ghost gets where she belongs.
You're not hearing footsteps, you dumbass. Pretty sure it's the last story. The Houston Gallet Mall.
My name is Nathan Mendez.
Okay.
I am from Houston, Texas, and this is a very sad story that I am about to share.
Is it real?
As a little kid, when I first heard the song What I've Done by Linkin Park, it was in the end credits of Transformers 1 from 2007. Thanks to Transformers, I became a Linkin Park fan even though Chester Bennington died. Or so I thought. Fast forward to 2022. On April 10th, I went to the Houston Galleria Mall. The Houston Galleria Mall is one of the biggest shopping malls in Houston, Texas. My family and I were looking for formal clothes to wear for church on Easter Sunday. When my mother was in a store called Bed Bath & Beyond, I waited outside. A few minutes went by, and a man approached me who looked and sounded exactly like Chester Bennington. He asked me if I knew where GameStop was because he had a son whose birthday had passed the month before. I pointed him in the right direction, but before I let him go about his business, I asked the man, "What is your son's name?" He answered Tyler. I asked him another question. "Are you Chester Bennington of Linkin Park?" But he didn't answer that question. He just turned and ran away.
Oh man, that's it.
I even thought to myself, that can't be Chester Bennington because he died on July 20th of 2017. I just need to know something. Was that actually Chester Bennington, or was that his ghost?
Let me stop for Wansee jump scares me. First of all, you nasty boy. Hope y'all enjoyed this reaction of Wansee. Like I said, that second story was 100% cap. Third story, he might have just had a hallucination dream, or maybe it was someone who just acted and sounded just like him, because that can happen. Then the first story, that was a good story. But hope y'all enjoyed this. Like I said, hit that like button, definitely subscribe if you are new, and I'm out, man.